Um,
I don't know if there's a specific amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it says, let's see, where did it say?
Trying to find it too.
the instructions are vague.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, I think what we're supposed to do is go over the study guide.
Well,
Yeah, I think like the 45 minutes was an estimation of like meeting with the group plus the discussion board and studying. I don't know. Says you'll need more than 45 minutes to prepare for next week's exam.
Yeah,
But
that's
this
why
time
I was like, okay, do we meet for 45?
yeah, I was like, I don't know how to talk for that much. I don't know.
I think they're just expecting that it might take about 45 minutes to go over the study guide.
Okay. Well, I just noticed this morning in the conversation discussion board for the class that she posted a video, like a review for us to study for this. I don't know if any of you guys noticed that, but I just noticed it this morning.
Come here.
I noticed that this morning too.
So I was kind of excited.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at it or watched it yet.
I haven't either.
Neither.
I haven't either.
But she also said, though, that in there that a lot of the questions come from quizzes. But so far, I only have one quiz graded. So I did post on the discussion board and asked her if she would have quizzes 4 and 5 graded so we could review them. Because she said she made it sound like some of the questions come directly from previous quizzes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that's the case.
Well, have you guys started working on your study guides?
I looked at it this morning and kind of looked at what I don't know, which is like most of it, but
well, and some of that I just put like page numbers of reference because I'm like, I don't want to sit here and type all of it when I can just study right out of the book. Yeah. So I'll just reference a page number that I know that material's on.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I don't know. Does anywhere on the test, I don't know, maybe we should watch that video that she posted. If it says how many questions are in it or if it's timed, I don't care if there's 5,000 questions on it. If it's timed, I get messed up. I hate timed tests. I'm like, I hate them. I feel like so much pressure. Just with the weekly quizzes that we get 20 minutes, I'm like, what if I just start typing and lose track of time? I hate it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let me see.
The timed quizzes throw me all the time.
So it looks like it says the structure of the exam will include 26 questions, multiple choice, true, false, matching, and 3 application essay questions.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it's timed, but it says you should plan on this exam taking 2 hours.
Okay. I swear they give that, like, even for like 10-second tests, they like 2 hours.
So I don't know if it's actually timed 2 hours, but hope not. I don't know.
Okay, that's good.
It's probably not timed. If it doesn't say it's timed.
Okay, good. All right, awesome.
And 26 questions isn't that bad.
No, that's not a lot.
Anything else about it?
Let's see.
Where are you finding this at?
I looked in week 6, lesson 6.
Oh, that makes sense.
Under exam 1. It just says it'll cover lessons 1 through 6. Prepare with your study group, and once you're confident, take the exam. So yeah, I don't know.
Why was I thinking that the exam was this week?
I thought it was this week too, but I guess we're just preparing this week and then we take it by the 17th.
17th.
So I mean that's kind of nice not to have to rush it, but
yeah.
Okay. Do we want to just go back through the questions on the exam 1 study guide and just give each other, if we have any information, where we found it or what we have?
Yeah, that sounds good. I haven't done much at all, but I'll try. And I haven't done the reading yet for this, like the prepare yet for
I
like
haven't done the
exchange
reading for
theory.
this week.
So I'm sure half of the study guide on that I don't know yet. So
It's
How many
not,
classes
it's only
are
the
you guys
last
taking?
few questions.
okay.
Do you guys
Am I
have a lot
still-
of other classes?
I do.
Yeah. I have about 4 other classes.
Wow.
Are
I
you
just
there
have
in
to-
Rexburg, Camille?
Yeah, I'm doing mostly online because I have a little baby, but I have one online or one on campus class. So
On campus? Gotcha.
How many classes are you taking, Valerie?
5.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Molly?
Online.
I only have 3 classes.
Oh, see, I only have 2.
Yeah, so are you guys almost done then? Because this is obviously one of those.
yeah, this is my last semester, so I'm just cranking it out.
Woohoo!
Dealing with 5 online classes almost. So. But yeah, I'm ready to be done, I think.
That's really
I think
good.
the kids would kill me if I took more than I have right now because my husband made a sign on the door that says, "Please do not disturb Mama studying." And on the flip side, it says, "Please do not disturb Mama sleeping." Either studying or sleeping. Don't bother me.
That's
Oh,
funny.
Yeah. So I have 6 of them. So even if they each come to the door once, it didn't say.
A lot. Are you almost done, Valerie, if you're taking that many classes?
I have one more semester.
Oh,
Woohoo!
I
So have you
gotta
guys done your
crank it
intern?
out. Pardon me?
Have you done your intern?
Next semester.
Do you know what you're going to do?
Not yet. So I may end up, because my daughter graduates in May from high school, so I may have to stretch it to 2 more semesters, but I really want to be done.
I'm with you. Been doing this forever.
yeah.
I'm like, I should have my doctorate.
Have you done your internship, Camille?
I'm doing a special topics class on campus. That's
Oh.
the family life coaching class, and it's counting for the internship.
I wish I was able to do that.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I hope they. I think they had like part of the class is online, but they had really limited like seating for the online class.
They
Right.
sent, I remember they sent out an email, but I think it filled up really fast.
It did. I was actually really surprised I even got in because there were 15 slots for the campus class, but they let more people in. But yeah, they said they had over 100 applicants for both.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I was just really surprised I got in. I was really grateful, and it's kind of a cool class.
I bet.
So yeah, that's gonna be my internship. I don't know if I could find something online and stuff like that. And in Rexburg, it's just like impossible to find one local because everyone here, they go pretty fast.
I bet.
Sorry, I know I'm distracting from the.
No, you're good.
I don't feel like as an online student, like I don't get to talk to people about anything other than class material. And I'm like, I want to know what people are doing and what classes they like and who they don't like and what their plans are.
Yeah.
Alone with my computer in my corner.
Yeah.
How much longer do you have, Molly?
It depends on how many classes I take. I'm a senior.
Yeah.
After this, I have like 2 electives class, and then I need to take my what's that one class? I need to do my intern, and then what's one of the last classes you have to take?
Your practicum?
Yes,
The advocacy.
I have to take my practicum. So
Fun.
You guys are ahead of me. I'm still just a junior, but plugging along, a couple classes at a time.
goodness.
I'm like
All
a
right.
3rd year senior. So,
Really?
it's time to be done.
Yeah, I think it's going to take me another 3 years, maybe 2.
I'm in no rush.
I'm not either, but I just would like to not have to do it anymore.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like I don't need my degree to like go get a job. Like my husband has got that covered. It's like the backup plan.
Exactly.
But I just don't want to do it anymore. I just want to be a mom.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a student anymore.
And don't you love how people are like, are you almost done? And you're like, no.
Stop asking. Stop asking.
Yeah. Like, because I started in 2013.
Me too.
Yeah. And people are always like, are you almost done? No.
I hate that question. It's like when you're pregnant and you're 7 months pregnant and they keep asking and you're like, I'm going to kill you.
You look like you're going to pop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. All right, let's study for this test. Okay, so for one,
I feel so unprepared for studying for this test.
I do too.
Well, I worked on my study guide last night, and honestly, to fill out the study guide takes a bit of time. So I'm sure that's what they're talking about. It's going to take more than 45 minutes, you know.
I was reading somewhere that we can divide the study guide up, and each one of us there's 4 of us, and there's 16 bullet points.
Mm-hmm.
And if each one of us takes 4 bullet points, then it won't take so long to complete the study guide, and we can study off of that.
If you want to do that, that's fine with me.
You know what? Do you want me? I could set up a Google Doc for us, and then we could just copy and paste answers that we already have into it.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
I know I have random questions throughout answered, and most of it, like I said, are references to page numbers because I don't want to type up a whole book. And some of them I just took straight from worksheets that we've been given. Like the very first one, Paradigms and Philosophies of Science, Know the Tenets. And there was a whole page on that. So I just copied and pasted that into my notes to study because I didn't want to type all that.
I typed it up on mine, but I did kind of the same thing where I just went through. I just got all my each week. I like to print out I don't know if you guys like to read online, or I don't like reading online. So I print everything out.
It helps keep me awake. If I read, then I fall asleep. Like if I'm on my couch or
reading online.
Reading online keeps me awake, but the minute I like go somewhere comfy to read, I'm like asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, but the answers aren't hard to find, you know.
So if you want to create that Google Doc for us, and I'm almost thinking if we meet again next week online, we'll be more ready.
That's true.
Well, I don't even know if we need to meet again, but if we communicate through the Google Doc, if we fill out all the questions.
Or the database, or the discussion board, I mean.
Yeah, or through the discussion board, whatever.
It might be better to do it on the discussion board, unless we invite the teacher to the Google Doc too. Because I think she wants to see that we're communicating. And
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was wondering if, didn't she say she wants like us to meet live these certain weeks, but then every week from here on out, she needs to see that we're communicating through the discussion to help each other study, right?
I think so.
That's kind of the impression I got.
So since next week we have to, I'll create a Google Doc and we put answers. And then next week, since we'll all be busy studying, we can just copy and paste our Google Doc into our discussion. So it looks like we're communicating with each other, but don't have to. because we're not going to have new information. Well, I guess we'll have next week. So next week's information is on the exam.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
lessons.
Camille said it covers lessons 1 through 6 when she was reading.
Sounds
Well,
like
that
it.
would be
Let's see how much is in next week.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Hopefully it's not like a ton. I don't know.
Well, there's not very many questions on the study guide that
Yeah.
we haven't already discussed or read about. So there's like the dynamics of
Okay.
families with violence.
Yeah, she has 2 articles for next week. One is on, yeah, they're both on violence. So that's where those questions will come from.
Yeah.
And then I think
there's
that
1, 2, 3. I think it looks like there's 3 that talk about violence. So we can't answer those until we do the reading for next week. So I think the Google Docs is a good idea, or, I don't know.
Okay. I am working on that right now, actually.
Then if anybody doesn't understand a concept, I think that might be partially what the study, getting together to study is about.
Mhm.
Is there anything as of right now that someone doesn't know where the answer is?
Let me look.
I'm not sure if
So when it says no, it's like in the middle of the first page. Know each theory. So is that saying like know the family FDT? I don't remember the D one. Family I don't remember. Development. And exchange. Just those 2. Because that's all we've gone over.
No, in the Burr article, it has all of them. And it's kind of more challenging, I think, because like it talks about hedonism, but hedonism is actually exchange theory. Hold on, I've got kids and dogs.
Valerie, I don't have your Gmail because you're the one who set this up, so yours wasn't posted. So what's your Gmail?
It's valerie.sokoloff@gmail.com. If you
And
hit
know you're gonna
reply
have to spell
all,
that. I don't have. What was that?
the email that I sent out for the group meeting, if you click on the reply all, it should connect me to it. And I had sent out an email with
hello. Sorry, I was looking in her. Okay.
With everyone's email address, but your email address, it had bumped it back to me because of a typo. It was GAMIL.
You probably I know, and that was my fault because I typed it so fast I didn't even see that I had written it wrong on my.
And so
I typed it up to you, and I was like, "Oh, that's why," because it doesn't say Gmail on it.
And I had emailed to the BYU email address, and then I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute! This is why it bumped back. It's the typo."
Sorry. Yeah, I caught that, but I just did like 5 minutes before we started, and I was like, "Huh." But by that time, I saw that you had fixed it already, found it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had confusion in my home like usual. But in the Burr article, it does go over each theory. That's from week 3.
Okay.
And like I said, for me, it was kind of confusing because, like I was saying, it talks about hedonistic theories, and if you read through it, it says that scholars who approach from the field of sociological orientation tend to call it exchange theory. So when they're talking about that, then it's exchange theory. So then you have to go through, and you know what I mean? It's a complicated article.
Sorry, I was reading this document. Which question are you guys talking about?
It was know each theory. assumptions, concepts, proposition. I was just wondering if it was just FDT and exchange or if it's all of them. So it sounds like that article just goes over all of them. I don't know.
Yeah, it talks about all of them, so I don't know. I kind of think that we have to know the basics of all of them.
Okay.
I wish
But
that
I
this
could be
list
wrong.
had a list of all of the, so what theories we've done family development and we're doing exchange theory. What are the other two theories or one theory we're going to be learning about next week that'll be on the test? Is that right? Just 3 theories?
Well, I think what this question is saying is that we're going to need to know all of the theories that are mentioned in that Burr article, which is, I think, all of them.
Oh, goodness. Okay, maybe she clarifies in the study guide.
Because I think there are 6 theories total, right?
I think so.
And we are not, isn't next week also exchange theory?
I think so, yeah.
So we'll only have gone through the first 2 before this first test. But this one article talks about all of them. So I would assume it doesn't clarify. Maybe that's a good question to ask. Because if we have to know all 6 theories, at least the assumptions, concepts, propositions, and how they work, this is pretty extensive testing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
it does go over all of that in the Burr article.
I just sent an invite for all of you guys to look at the Google Doc.
Okay, I got it.
I got it.
Yeah, I did also.
Okay. So maybe underneath each thing, like put it in a different color or bolded or italicized or whatever, so we know that it's I don't know, some way separate it from each question.
The answers, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry, that was vague, wasn't it?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. The first question, I'm just going to copy and paste what I have right now.
That's basically what I have too, except I organized it a little bit differently, but
Okay.
I did the same thing you did. I just typed up from the 2 handouts from the beginning.
Okay.
So do you want to divide it out somehow? What do you want to do?
Since I haven't done any of the study guide, I'll take the last 4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I just typed in another one.
I can take the second to last 4, if that makes sense. So from like know each theory to stages and tasks in FDT, if you want.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just take the first 4 since I just did the first one on there.
Okay.
Although I did jump ahead and do how families are unique. But that's just something I found online that as I was reading, it was making sense. I don't even know if we've gone over that, how families are unique, unless it's just something I missed.
No, we did talk about it because it's the part where they're talking about families. So I have 4 things. Families last for a considerably longer period of time than do most other social groups.
Okay.
Families are intergenerational. Families contain both biological and ethical.
That's exactly what I have. I must have got it from my reading then, because there's no way I got that exact same thing as you without.
Yeah.
I just pulled that out of my head. I just don't remember where I got it.
Yeah.
So I have that written down on there.
So yeah, that's what was, I don't remember what week that was in, but it was toward the beginning.
Okay.
I'm going to highlight mine in green so I don't forget.
Perfect.
Because I have a mom brain right now and I'm just, yeah.
It's tough. Mom brains are tough.
Okay.
So
I have a mush brain.
You have a what brain?
A mush brain.
I feel like they're both the exact same thing.
So I'll take through Elder Oaks' article then. Is that good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I 1, 2, 3. So I go down to know each theory. Is that
what Camille, you're doing that one, aren't you?
I think I miscounted. Let's see.
Oh yeah. I already have stages and tasks in FTD done. So do you want me to just copy and paste that one, and then you can do, because know each theory, the critiques of each theory, and how to use each theory are kind of all together. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'll do, excuse me, I'll copy and paste what I have here.
From stages and tasks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do purposes of theories, parts of a theory, and how families are unique. Except Molly already did how families are unique, but it sounds like we have the exact same thing.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
So I can do, since we already have the stages and tasks done, I'll do, let me know if this is right, I don't know. Know each theory, critiques each theory, how to use each theory, and then where is it? Dynamics of families with teens.
That's all. I think that's a lot. But if you want to do that,
we'll see. Does everyone have enough? I think. Let's see.
Because I have understand the dynamics of families with violence. Mm-hmm. Understand how these dynamics fit with the exchange theory. Understand the handout on exchange theory. Hohmann's propositions, Nye's propositions, etc., and how they relate to domestic violence and families in general, and cycle of violence.
Okay.
Which works out perfect for me since for the discussion board where we have to do the project. Mine is family violence. It's what mine is on.
You did.
So I like almost double dipping, but anything to save time in what I'm looking for, I'm all about it.
Well, it increases your retention too.
It does. It does. But on the study guide, it's like we got to know this stuff to take the test.
Yeah.
Just glad we have like a week or more to prepare.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I
because
will
you guys
not be
thought it
ready
was this
to
week.
take this weekend.
Because I'm taking another class and like the papers in it are killing me.
Yeah, me
Really?
too.
I'm taking Family 460.
Oh, that's what I'm into. Yeah, we have
I'm
like
in that
3
one too.
papers each week, I feel like.
What class is it? 460.
Child and family advocacy.
Oh,
I find that
yeah. I
class
took
really
that one.
enjoyable.
It's really fun. I like it, but
I
it's
do like the information, but
That was a lot of work.
there seems like there's a lot of like last week's paper. So are you doing it online, Camille?
yeah.
So who are you guys as teachers?
Oh gosh, I like never know my teacher's names. What is my teacher's
I'm just wondering if you're in my class and I don't know it.
name? Yeah. I'm in section 4.
Oh, I don't know what section I'm in though.
I don't know. Who's my teacher? But yeah, it's a good class and I like it. There's just quite a bit. We've had 3 papers in 3 weeks, I feel like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've already taken it, but it was a while ago, so I don't remember.
What is my teacher's name?
I don't know. I'm looking for mine too.
What's bugging me?
That's what I'm looking for mine.
I have a
I'm
woman.
in-
I know that.
I'm in
Oh,
section
Hubert.
3.
Okay, yeah, we're in the same class.
Oh, okay. So you have
Okay.
Sister Hubert also?
Yeah. What's your last name?
Thorn. Yeah.
think
I'm not
like-
so excited that this week we have to write a paper with partners. I'm sorry. That is
I know,
complicated.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is weird.
that's horrible.
You. Yep. Cool.
We're talking about Family 460, right?
Yeah.
My class is totally different than yours.
Really?
Mine is so easy.
Molly, we picked the wrong class.
Well, I don't understand. Is it for advocacy?
Yeah.
And it's
Advocacy
online.
class.
And you don't have to
Online.
write any papers?
They're like, I have to keep a journal every week. And like last week, we
What?
had to a weekly journal. So easy because as you're reading, I take notes. Those notes are my journal.
I didn't know
And we
that
have
a teacher
a
could have
weekly-
so much
I have a
difference in what they
weekly-
teach.
I didn't know that either, but there's a weekly group meeting for my class, and we just go over what we're learning and what we do, and there's like this outline of every week of what we talk about in the group discussion.
Oh my gosh.
You guys got the wrong class.
That's great. That's the other thing about being online is you don't know. Like I would just like my teacher's fine. She's a good teacher. Like I have no problem with her. But I had no idea that some were obviously
Different.
not making us do as much work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week's paper, like it's only worth like 25 points, but it took me forever. It was 13 pages long.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a long time.
And we had a week to do it. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I see where you are. Have you met with your group at all, Camille?
I've met I have so many group meetings I like coach.
Oh, sorry. So
If
for
I-
writing your paper, you're with Melissa James and Melissa Solano.
Yeah, we started emailing about it. We haven't started
So
talking.
I will tell you, so Melissa James is in my weekly discussion group and she is on top of it. You were lucky to have her.
Okay, good.
She's really good. I'm like, dang it. She was in my group.
I'm just surprised that my class is
You
so
just
much
can't talk
different
anymore. I don't want to hear about your easy class.
I it is,
That's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna be smarter than you. That's all. Oh, goodness.
that's funny.
Mm. So have you taken that class yet then? Who said they hadn't taken it?
I've already taken it. I don't remember when I took it. I'll have to look at my thing.
You're only a junior. You took some upper division classes. Are you like trying to make it easy at the end?
Well, I was trying to kind of balance them out.
Yeah.
So like trying to take like a 400 class with like a 300 or a 200,
Yeah.
so that I'm not stuck
Good
with all 400 classes at the end. But some of the 200 classes are harder than 400 classes.
Yeah, that's how I am
Agree.
right now.
Agree.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
A bunch of 400, and then my 200 level psych class is like so hard.
Any psych class is
is
hard.
that 201?
Yep.
That is the hardest class.
Yeah. Lots to do and
And
lots of
it's
reading.
proctored exams.
Yes.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Did not like that. That was hard.
Yeah.
What
that
section
one
are
was
you
hard.
in, Camille, of the Psych 201?
Psych 201. I have Sister Roberts, I think.
We're in
And
the
then
same class.
section 6.
I had her.
Yeah.
This is funny.
Classes? That's funny.
'Cause
Yep.
So
I'm in
have you
that
guys
one.
done the research methods class? The psych
yeah.
research methods?
Yeah.
I got partway through and had some health problems, and
Oh.
I'm supposed to be finishing it up this semester. And with 5 classes, I don't have time. I'm going to retake it because there's just no time.
I think that's my least favorite class I've ever taken.
That's a hard class.
It's hard.
It was really hard. And my instructor was like so tedious. Like you had to do everything absolutely perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, I would like get in like confrontations with him, which I have never done with any instructor, like through email, be like, you said this, and then the instruction said this, and it was conflicting, and he's all like, sorry. And I was like,
Wow.
like halfway through the semester, I was so mad. I just told him, I was all like, I think it's pointless for us to keep emailing each other. And then I didn't talk to him the rest of the semester. I'm all like, I can't work with you.
That's horrible.
It was terrible. And he would keep saying, have faith. I was like, faith is not teaching me research methods.
Like, this is way beyond faith.
Like, I need some material.
Research methods I
Anyway.
thought was hard because there's not a lot of information. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of information about what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
All right.
I just had a hard time like doing the readings in that class because they had just the book I had. I don't know if it was the same one you had, but it was just I could not understand what they were trying to say. Just too much.
I will tell you, I had to help my son, who's a senior, do a research paper last night. I was helping him find sources and stuff. I was like, this is cake. I was all like,
Yeah.
well, I guess that's one good advantage of that stupid class.
I thought it was very informative, and it's helped me in my other classes because then when they talk about different studies, you know exactly what they're talking about. And then when things come up like in the news and I like to read about human stuff, you know what I mean? So then when they say, oh, we did this study, and then you go and look at the study and it's like there was 10 people, you know, or something like that. You're like, yeah, that's not as scientific as you think.
Good. That's not a good one.
Yeah.
I don't regret taking the class. I don't think it was pointless or whatever, but it was really, really hard. And my teacher was very, very strict.
Yeah.
But it definitely was helpful. It's amazing how after you read like a million research articles, like it starts to make sense. Like there's familiar words and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense now. Whereas the first time I read a research article, I was like, I need like a research for dummies book because I don't know any of what you just said.
Yeah. So I took Family 460 in fall of 2016.
Oh, you got it.
So over a year ago. Yeah, I've been trying to just kind of balance them, trying to do harder classes with easier classes.
Good idea. Other than my practicum, I think this is my last like hard class. Next semester, I have 2 just electives because I need the credits. But anyway. All right, should we wrap up our meeting and we can just start putting stuff into that document?
I think so.
Okay.
Do you want to make like or just do it throughout the week and weekend and contact each other if we have questions and stuff like that.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, or through the discussion board.
Oh,
Yeah, and I think if we find something that's helpful, that's somebody else's question that you might come across, don't hesitate to post it under mine if you find something, or if you're like, that wasn't informative enough. Just
Right.
like, I'm not going to be offended if you type underneath me.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Well, I just copied over what you had done because I did on the How Families Are Unique, because I did the exact same thing, but I just had it formatted differently.
oh, awesome.
I hope I didn't offend you, Molly.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just work on our Google Doc then.
Awesome. So Valerie, are you just going to post this to the discussion board to show that we met? Is that what you need to do?
That is what exactly I'll do, and then we'll continue working on that Google Doc.
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you guys in a few weeks. Or
Okay.
well, before then, but face to face in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.